In this clip, we're going to look at upgrading from Joomla 3 to Joomla 4. Joomla 4 was released on the 17th of August 2021, and if we take a look at the PHP versions that were around on that date, we can see that PHP 7.3 was the lowest supported version of PHP. With this in mind, Joomla 3.5 was the first version of Joomla that supported PHP 7, so we shall look at upgrading from Joomla 3.5 all the way through to Joomla 4. One thing I must stress is before we do any upgrading of any site, we must always take a backup copy of it and be sure that the backup can be restored properly. So let's look at upgrading from a clean install of Joomla 3.5 to Joomla 4. And let's see if there are any problems that are experienced as we go through this. Moving from the front page, we need to go into the administrator in the back end. Now when we log in here, we get the usual messages that we get from a clean installation. So we'll just get rid of these to begin with. And now looking at the dashboard, we can see that it is telling us that it needs to update to Joomla 3.6.5 first. If we click on the Update Now button at the top, that will take us through to the Joomla Update component, which can also be accessed through the Components menu at the top here. We'll note when we first come onto here, it says we are on the default update channel. It is showing us that we're on 3.5 and it's showing us that the next version it can update to is 3.65. We will actually take this moment to change the options. So in the top right hand corner, clicking on the options button, it takes us through to the configuration for Joomla Update. At this point, we will change the update channel from default to Joomla Next. Then we'll click on Save and Close and it'll take us back. If we clear the cache in the top left, then again it comes back and it says the same details again of 3.50 to 3.6.5, but we are now on the Joomla Next update channel. So if we click on Install the update, it will now go away, download the file and apply it to the website. However, because it is an update, it will then ask us to confirm by entering our username and password again that we want to continue with this update. And now we are at Joomla 3.6.5. So if we now check for updates again, we can now see that it can actually update again from 3.65 to 3.10.9, which is currently the latest version of Joomla 3. So again, we'll go for install the update. It'll download the file, and this time it will actually update it straight away. If we now click on check for updates again, this time, because we are on the Joomla Next channel, it gives us this extra tab of pre-update check. And when we look in here, it'll tell us any warnings, any passes, or any failures. Now, since this is a clean install, we wouldn't expect there to be any failures. So under the past, it's happy with everything we've got there. But we'll notice at the moment, it's happy saying that PHP version is greater than 7.2.5. Currently, I'm running this on 7.3.33, but we will see a problem come up later on. If we look under the warning side, then we can see it's not liking the fact that we've got display errors set to on. We can ignore this at the moment as we are just performing a standard upgrade. But normally if it was a production environment, we wouldn't want to display errors so that we wouldn't interrupt the user's experience. Once we're happy with this, we can then go to the next tab, which is the Live Update tab, at which point it tells us we're on 3.10.9. and it tells us that we're going to move to 4.1.4. So if we now click on Install the Update, again it goes away, downloads the package and applies it to the site. And lo and behold, you can now see that we have updated the site to 4.1.4 and the whole look and feel of the site has changed to the new Joomla 4 template. If we now go back on Upload and Update, we can now run the check for updates again, and it comes back and it says that we've now got the latest update. Because we have performed this using live updates, it will always download the newest update it can apply at the time. If we now go back to the home dashboard, we will notice that there is a big red box at the top here because it doesn't actually like us using PHP 7.3.3, because as you can see, it is telling us it is only receiving security updates. I will now update my server to use the latest version of PHP 7.4.29, and we will see if I now refresh the home dashboard screen that message has now gone away. Also, we have no overrides applied because it's a clean site. Joomla is up to date, all the extensions are up to date, and we've got no urgent privacy requests. That is how easy it is to upgrade from Joomla 3 to Joomla 4.